Hi, I'm Diane, and I do a lot of voiceovers, and I have a home studio. And one thing that's really important when you are doing your voiceovers or any other kind of recording is to have the proper acoustical shields to prevent outside noise and echoes from impacting your recordings. Well, I didn't want to have to spend several $100s to soundproof my space, but I got an idea that might help you all. It's a very inexpensive way of creating some acoustical panels, especially if they're not going to be staying in place all the time, because my area that I do my recording in is a multi-use area. And so what I did, I went to your friendly neighborhood Dollar Tree and bought some presentation boards. They're just white cardboards that are already pre-folded. And I also had a foam mattress pad, and I cut that down to fit. It's one of the less expensive ones. It only cost probably about $10 or $15. And it was one we were going to replace, so I thought, well, rather than just throw it away, we'll put it to use in another way. So we cut that to fit the board. And there's a couple ways you can do this. If you're going to be using them just flat, hanging on a wall, you can do the foam pad in one piece and cut it to fit the cardboard. Or if you're going to be using them just to stand up on a desk or to stand up behind you in some way, then you can cut 3 pieces of foam to fit the flaps. And that way you can make them a little smaller than the flaps so they'll fold more easily. And so basically all you do is, once you've got your foam pad cut down to size, just take some white glue, Elmer's glue or whatever you can get at the Dollar Tree, and just drizzle it on the board very generously. And I was going to use some spray adhesive on this, but when I started reading the back of the can and noticed that it said, use in a well-ventilated space and turn off your pilot lights if you want to spray this indoors, I thought, well, all I need is to be sitting in my little enclosed area doing my voiceovers and get overcome by glue fumes. I don't think that would be too attractive. So I'm just drizzling this glue all over the board. Don't be afraid of using too much. And now that the bottle's just about empty, let's line up the edge of the foam with the edge of the cardboard and press it down. And what I also recommend when you are letting these dry is to put some fairly heavy books on top of it to make sure that it's making good contact. And you don't have to leave it on there for the entire drying time, but at least if you have it on there for an hour or so, it's going to make sure that there's a good seal before you take up the books. And that is going to be one of your finished acoustical panels. And I've already tried this with one I had completed yesterday, and the difference between the slight echo that I was getting before when I was doing my recording and with the panel in place is a pretty noticeable difference. It's going to make a big improvement in the quality of your voiceovers and other recordings. And you can do this for a limited amount of money if you're on a budget like I am. The panels cost $1 each at Dollar Tree. The foam bed pad cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $10 to $15. This is a full size, and I was able to get 3 out of that because of just doing some careful cutting. So I got 3 of the acoustical panels and the cardboard backing, glue, everything for about $20. where some of the packages I was seeing online, you were going to be buying 12 by 12 panels for about $20. And so you get 12 square feet versus approximately 24 square feet of acoustical panels using this method. I hope that's been helpful, and if I can save you money, I always like to be able to pass it along. Have a great day, and I hope this works out well for you.